everyone, and a big welcome back to the Wee Larder channel. Today I'm going to be doing a really quick video. It's just to let you all know that my Scottish cookbook is finally finished. I'm so excited about it. It's called the 12 Days of Christmas. So it's 12 delicious, easy recipes that are inspired by Scottish food traditions and the Scottish food seasons. I'm so happy with the recipes that finally went into it. They are all really easy to make and they are all super delicious as well. So I just want to go through some of the recipes that are available in this book. So the first one is my winter vegetable soup. It is one of my favorite broths to have, especially around Christmas time or for Christmas Day as a starter. We would traditionally have a broth like this. It is so delicious. I absolutely love this recipe. It's made with mutton, so it's quite a traditional recipe, but you can actually make it with beef, or you could also make it with lamb as well if you can't get your hands on mutton, and a selection of seasonal vegetables and barley and things. It's so good. I absolutely love it, and my daughter loves it as well. So the next recipe in my book is a pigs in blankets Christmas bake. It's one of my favorites. I don't know if you have pigs in blankets where you are. I don't know if it's like a just a Scottish thing or a UK thing, I don't know, or if it's an American thing as well. But we have like little mini sausages with bacon wrapped around them at Christmas on the side of our turkey. I've made a giant version of this. It's a pigs in blankets Christmas bake. It's so delicious. It's made with roasted vegetables, giant pork sausages. You could use beef sausages if you wanted to as well, with streaky bacon wrapped around, roasted in the oven. And it's a perfect side for a turkey, or you could have it as a meal on its own. I think it's a really cute Christmas meal, especially to give to the kids if they love pigs in blankets. The next recipe, we've got Scottish roast venison. So I was actually gifted some venison from Balmoral Game a while back. I popped it in the freezer and I made this delicious Christmas recipe with it. So it sits in a marinade for 4 hours, and then I actually bake the venison in the marinade as well, and it is so good. And there's blackcurrant jam used for the finishing off of it. It's so delicious. It's the perfect recipe to have on Christmas Day if you want to do something different other than turkey, and Balmoral Game supplied the venison, so they are a really nice company support. I even went and visited all the animals as well. So the next thing I've got is a roast duck in orange sauce. It sounds quite French. There was quite a bit of a French influence in some of the older Scottish recipes, but this was inspired by a really old recipe in an old Scottish cookbook, and it's super delicious. It's really, really, really simple. It's so easy to make, and it's just a real nice dish to have. That this would be another good one for like Christmas Eve or like Boxing Day, well, if you don't have lots of leftovers to use, that is. And it's just a really nice simple dish. So that's a really simple one. The next recipe in the book we have is roasted bubbly jock stuffing and oatmeal stuffing. So I haven't actually put a turkey in here because I thought, well, most Christmas books are showing you how to cook a turkey, so I wanted to do something different. So I made this delicious oatmeal stuffing. I was inspired by some old Scottish recipes for stuffing for Christmas time, and I made this recipe with a few extras in there, and it is so delicious. It works really well. You could also use it in chicken as well, so it's not just for turkey, and you could even use it in goose also as well. Next we've got our Christmas vegetable bake. It's a delicious creamy vegetable bake. It's lots of lovely seasonal vegetables roasted with cream and some cheese, and that's a really nice side around Christmas time. We have a marmalade suet pudding. I think that's probably my favourite recipe in this book. It is based on a traditional Scottish steamed pudding. It's really easy to make. You just need to get yourself a steamer, and marmalade is quite seasonal throughout the winter in Scotland, although we obviously don't grow oranges. It's just an exported item, or an imported item, sorry. And we are quite famous for making really good marmalade. And we have a boozy tipsy layered trifle. So this is very similar to a trifle that I shared on my YouTube last year, but there's no jelly in some of the older trifle recipes, so I have based my recipe on tipsy layered. So there's lots of booze in this one, or you don't have to put the booze in if you don't want to. You could use like apple juice or something. So it's sponge cakes, alcohol, custard, cream, lots of lovely things on the top. It's a real simple recipe to make, but it's a really nice one to to use to impress the family at the dinner table. And we have wee gingerbread bothies. So this is just based on a gingerbread house style recipe, but I've turned them into wee bothies because they're super cute. And apple and pear mincemeat tart. Everyone has to make this recipe at Christmas time. It is so delicious. So it's really easy. It's made with pre-rolled pastry on the bottom. You can make your own pastry if you want to. But having a busy family, I do like shortcuts in the kitchen sometimes. So it's the pastry on the bottom, and you've got your marzipan and your mincemeat layer and your apples on the top and another little bit of marzipan top. And it is so good. It is so lovely with ice cream or cream. You could even have it with custard as well. It's such a sweet, delicious recipe. It doesn't last long in my house. Next up we have the Christmas spiced biscuits. So this is a kind of like a Scandinavian inspired recipe, but we make these biscuits at Christmas time. We have been for many years, and so I made this recipe with a little bit extra spices in it, and they are really delicious. So they're just really simple, really nice to make with the kids. My little one's only 2.5 and she absolutely loves making these biscuits. And the final recipe, we have a Scotch creamy Christmas fudge. So you will need a thermometer for this one, but it is quite simple. The instructions are quite straightforward as well, and it's a really nice creamy sticky fudge that you can even give as presents. But it's quite sticky, so we just like to enjoy it at home straight out the fridge. It's really nice to store it in the fridge. So those are my delicious 12 recipes in my 12 Days of Christmas cookbook, and for a limited time only, the cookbook is only priced at $4.99, so it's super affordable. I want to keep it affordable for everyone so that everyone can afford to purchase it, just so that it's not out of anybody's reach. So I hope you enjoy this cookbook. I've worked really hard on it, and I just want to say as well, thank you so much for all your support throughout the year. I know there are regular people that comment on my videos and say lovely things. In fact, you all say lovely things, and if there are any unlovely things, I just tend to delete those. But no, you have been really nice, really supportive, and you're always saying nice things about my recipes, and it makes me so happy to see you guys enjoying them. And I love it when they bring back memories or they inspire you in some way. It's just, I love helping you guys in the kitchen. So I've got lots of exciting things coming in the new year, and I'm hoping to release another cookbook around January or February, so it'll be another mini one as well. I think we're looking at winter broths at the moment, but we'll see. It might change a little bit. So yeah, thanks to those that have purchased my cookbook already as well. A big thank you to you guys, and thank you for all your support. So I will see you guys again soon with lots of lovely recipes. I hope you're all doing fine, and I hope you're all starting to feel a little bit excited about Christmas as well. So take care, lots of love, bye bye.